Nah.
Is your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
Here we are. Episode 51. I don't think I changed the name. Oh, no, I did. I changed the name of this episode.
Yes, you did.
I named the episode Meatloaf is Dead. I figured we could start with that. I grew up listening to Meatloaf's music. I wouldn't say he was one of my favorite artists, but I do some Meatloaf karaoke when I'm at the karaoke bar. And he died today of COVID.
Rip.
I mean,
Read Meatloaf.
I can't say for sure whether he was vaccinated or not, but I'm going to go with probably not. So I'm going to sing one little diddle for him.
Please.
And I would do anything for love, but I won't get vaxxed. But I won't get vaxxed. There you go. That's all we're gonna say. Meatloaf's dead. Sucks. He was great in the Tenacious D movie at the beginning. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Tenacious D movie. But
I did.
Yeah.
So fun.
it's a great movie, and they're supposedly making another one at some point. I don't know where it's at. I've liked some of the stuff they've done on YouTube. That stuff's good. Jack Black's a funny man. He should be involved with Postal.
They don't have the Microsoft money to make it.
We don't have the Microsoft money yet.
Yet.
Soon.
Until we get bought by them.
I think step one would be get Postal 4 on the Microsoft Store on PC, right? I'm sure you don't
I
sell
guess
very many
so.
copies there,
Yeah.
but it's not about selling copies. It's about getting the game there and then getting it on Xbox.
In the fever dream on Game Pass.
I mean, I don't get. Yeah, sure. I mean that's what are they going to pay us for that? Like, when is EGS going to come at us and say, "Here's $10 million for the EGS exclusive"?
I do wonder when they expand their Game Pass to other platforms like Steam, for example.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
should.
That might
They
be
really
one of the
should.
plans. Even Sony is gonna do their Game Pass maybe in this spring, like the Sony PlayStation, some sort of pass. We don't really know yet, but they talked about it. So
Well, obviously, the headline news here is that Microsoft, out of fucking nowhere, bought Activision and Blizzard.
for all the money in the world.
All the money in the world. 68,
And
67, whatever, $70 billion. That's obscene, okay? All of Lucasfilm sold for $4 billion.
yeah, and it makes the Bethesda deal completely. It has nothing like.
Well,
it.
I'll be honest. I mean, if I was looking to sell Running with Scissors, I mean, what used to be $10, someone could buy us for $10. Now I think we could get like $50.
Yeah,
I think that like
Yes.
5 times our valuation.
we can all get 5 cents as severance packages.
No, Pedro, you're staying on with me. You're going to be my assistant.
Yes.
I don't know what venture I'm going to get into next. It might be a professional karaoke guy. Who
Okay.
knows? I mean, I don't know what I want to
Or-
do next.
The porn business. I mean,
Yeah, I
our-
could see that. I feel like there is a market for like a sexy dad
and
porn.
we can contact. We have some contacts. We are even getting an award.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
we'll talk
that's-
about
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about that later. More importantly, though, Microsoft buying Activision is fucking nuts, man. I mean, this is literally this dystopian future that we are all warned about. Really, like, I mean, I grew up with the movie Demolition Man, and then they talk about the restaurant wars, and then in the future, all restaurants are Taco Bell.
Exactly.
I fucking hate
It's so
Taco Bell.
crazy.
I hate it. I wouldn't want to eat
Yeah.
at Taco Bell for every meal.
Of course not. Can you imagine?
No.
But yeah, Microsoft is really stepping up their game with these investments.
Crazy.
I'm not sure where they will go next. Will they buy Sony? I mean, Sony is $100 billion company.
I mean,
It's
if you want to get rid of
nowhere
all the
close.
competition, I just don't. Microsoft has plenty of cash on hand, but $70 billion is a lot of money.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
They have
I
a
have
plan.
no
They have a
idea.
plan in mind for sure.
I mean, like, but what is the what is the outcome here? Because part of the reason that Activision and Blizzard is worth so much is because it's successful on every platform.
Mhm.
All right.
And as Microsoft's taking them in, does that mean they want them to be Xbox exclusive? Because that would, I mean, I understand the thought behind that, but that's actually just like undercutting the actual reason why the company is so big.
Yeah, there's so much money to be made if they decide to keep, for example, Call of Duty, which is the biggest IP out of all of these, to keep that IP also on PlayStation, because they would only lose a bunch of money if they didn't. So the exclusivity, I mean, I think Phil Spencer said that he's interested in making Call of Duty also on PlayStation, which is
Yeah, no, they are
wise
not
decision.
removing. They are not removing from PlayStation. They're
So-
the Call of Duty at least. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much money to be
At
made
least not
here.
now, not yet.
At least
None-
not
yeah.
now. Or
But
at least time exclusive. We never know.
I don't think
really.
they would
We-
remove something from happening that's already happening. It's just like,
Yeah.
is the
Right.
next Call of Duty game going to be Xbox exclusive? Is the next Blizzard game going to be Xbox exclusive? I mean,
for now they
And
said
the
it
Elder
will not.
Scrolls from Bethesda as
but-
well.
Right. But like those games, like the Activision games and the Blizzard games, they have like almost like a yearly or every 2 years release, and they sell like hotcakes, even though some people don't like them, but they sell so well, like millions of copies every time. So yeah, they can bank on that for sure.
Right.
And Phil Spencer wants to revive some old Activision IP that they didn't use for a long time and make new games from those IPs.
Can you imagine Guitar Hero on PC for the first time
Yeah.
ever?
Maybe.
There's so many. There's Tony Hawk's.
I
Prototypes.
think they're going to
Guitar
just
Hero.
make all Activision Blizzard games Windows Store exclusive.
Oh no.
I mean, it's
Fuck
better
that.
than nothing, really. But if they get the old Sierra games, Hexen, I don't know. There's so many IPs out of this.
Candy
So much
Crush?
potential. Candy Crush as well. And I mean, it's really something to look forward to, because Activision wasn't really doing anything with these IPs. I mean, they did a good job with Tony Hawk, but okay, that they've done a shitty job with Call of Duty.
Like I
And
think
they've done a
Call of
shitty job
Duty-
with a lot of things, really, very questionable things. So we'll see how this goes.
I think the Call of Duty games are good. They just don't reinvent themselves. Every year we get the same game. Like when it could just be like an add-on or like an expansion, right?
Yeah,
Like-
it's, early Assassin's Creed effect.
Right, yeah. They are like there's a lot of work that goes into it, but we get the same product almost every year and there's no real thing. But they are sitting on so many good IPs like Tony Hawk or Prototype and stuff like that, and they could use those IPs and make new games. So
Well, it's a pretty big deal, and I'm not sure it actually helps or hurts us in the long run. But I don't know. Microsoft, if you're listening, we're also for sale. Pennies on the dollar for Activision. Maybe like 10 pennies, so like $6.8 billion.
They'll give you 5.
We'll do a-
pieces.
we'll do a post. I'll do the skin in Call of Duty for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Microsoft should give me a call. Give me a call. Phone lines are open. Phone lines are
least-
open, Microsoft.
At least just to confirm that Postal is not going to be on Xbox. At least that. Just confirm with us.
No, we want to confirm that it is going to be on Xbox.
We
Come on,
want to, but
think
they
about it.
don't even say that.
Well, I don't want to say it's not going to be there because I don't know. I mean, I've discussed this with them, and they claim that that the Redux not approval, their disapproval of Redux has nothing to do with the brand and that they consider every game individually. So Postal is not banned from Xbox. It's just Postal Redux was not approved. So I will be submitting Postal 4 to the Microsoft Store, which I'm sure it will get there. They don't curate on the Microsoft Store like they do on Xbox. And then I will fill out the Xbox game sheet and try to get it approved. And then if it gets approved, then we'll throw it into the porting house, and maybe we'll be out on at least 2 consoles, because I'm sure Sony's going to say yes.
Is there a way that if we brush Epic Games the right way, because we are using their engine, we could have Postal 4 on the Epic Games Store?
I mean, I have filled out the form multiple times. Still waiting to hear back, Tim. Still waiting to hear back. I mean, I know all 30 people that buy games on Epic Games Store would love Postal 4, but they can't get it right now. No.
We shall see.
Yeah, I mean, Epic doesn't even let us use their logo on our game, so I wouldn't say I'm like overly excited to be on Epic Games Store, but who knows? Maybe we will. I mean, at the end of the day, I want Postal 4 on every store.
People are also asking in the chat, maybe some version of Postal 2 one day on console, of maybe the next Postal 2.
That's
console.
only going to happen if we remake Postal 2. The old Postal 2 is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Postal 4 and the Rockstar launcher, I'm down.
Sure. Give us a
Sure,
call.
yeah, why
I'm
not?
down. I'm down. After I watched that video of Bully yesterday, where there's a dude running out of the gym yelling, "I regret nothing."
I mean, if we can get Postal 4 on Uplay, I'm not sure if that's even the name of the Ubisoft store now.
I don't know.
On Epic Games, Rockstar Launcher.
Yeah, everywhere.
I don't know. Fuck knows what. We want that.
Yeah,
so,
everywhere.
Everywhere.
I realize that nothing will sell as well as Steam, but I still want those pretty pennies that I can
Those shekels.
But the only
Those shekels.
hope for Postal 2 on a different place is the Steam Deck. I guess that's the closest option.
Yeah,
people are gonna
Postal
get.
2 will work just fine on Steam Deck. And for those that don't know, we are going to be releasing a patch for Postal 2 at some point soon. We are incorporating the X patch into the base game. So that will be coming in the near future. And it's possible that we're going to incorporate Nick's co-op into the base game too. That is another potential
Oh, that would be sick.
long-term
that would be
plan.
great.
Just to keep Postal 2 updated. You know, like we still sell a ridiculous number of copies every month of that old-ass game, and we just like to keep it fresh. We know there's problems with it. We know there's things that need to be fixed, especially for Mac users. All 3.5% of the total games sold, which is still a lot of copies. The game won't boot on Mac. It's not going to boot on Mac anytime soon. Yeah. The guy that did the Mac port has allegedly been working on it, but haven't heard back in a while. So needs 64-bit support, and it's an old-ass game. So if you're on Mac and you can't play Postal 2, make sure you get on GeForce Now. GeForceNow.com. You can play the game in GeForce Now. So,
And if you're lucky to get a Steam Deck, try it on Steam Deck.
Yeah, I'm getting mine next week. So I'll make sure I will play it live.
Ooh.
You can watch me play live. I don't know how that'll work, but we'll try.
You probably need to set up a tripod filming your hands.
How about I just hold my cell phone in my mouth like this?
With the run with scissors.
That would suck. I wouldn't be able to talk.
There's a adapter, like HDMI adapter to it, or you can use the dock. It comes with the dock, I think. So you can use the dock.
So I can play with a mouse and keyboard on the Steam Deck, streaming to OBS.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds like a whole lot of work.
Yes.
To show it working slightly worse.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly
I think
worse.
I think it will work great. I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
And for those who really want Postal 2 on consoles, you have to wait for a remake, okay? So it's just not going to work with the current engine.
No.
Not the current engine, the old engine.
Trust me when we say this. There is nothing we want more than to sell more copies of Postal 2. I have a lifestyle to maintain here. And if I could sell 1 million copies on Xbox and PlayStation and Switch and Ouya, I would.
Oh my God. Ouya.
You don't see Falco doesn't see the point of buying a Steam Deck. Well, you are alone because that shit is going to sell like hotcakes. It already has.
Like basically, people have been waiting for a Nintendo Switch Pro, and so far that's the only answer we got for Switch Pro. So.
Right, and you're not going to get the Switch games, but you're going to get the games that were made crappy looking on Switch, but looking normal.
Oh, hey.
And you don't have to rebuy them if you're,
Right.
There's the OLED. There's the OLED version, okay? That's a huge upgrade.
Right, yeah, of course. Hey, listen, guys. Nintendo was the first company to approve Postal for console. Okay?
That's right.
It was the first console to release a Postal game. So we can
love
shit talk
Nintendo.
all we want, but they approved us.
So far that they are the nicest to us. I mean, by far.
Yeah. If somebody told me years ago that Postal will be allowed on Nintendo, I would laugh at that person and never believe it.
Like maybe 17 years ago, there was a guy that was actually working on a GBA port of Postal 1. It was sort of a pie in the sky thought, and it never really went anywhere. Like we saw a working demo of it, but nothing ever happened with it. And it was kind of one of those things like, this is a waste of money because it's not going to be approved. And I mean, they did end up having, Grand Theft Auto games on DS and stuff, but that's as we know, GTA is basically allowed anywhere. I feel like they probably sell little toys at toy stores so like 6-year-olds can play some version of GTA because it doesn't matter that it's the most violent, crazy game out there. It's so mainstream, everybody's allowed to play it.
It's like COD, really. No matter how violent those games are, they are not going to be as violent as Postal.
No.
So
we don't even need to make a game. The idea of our game is more violent than an actual violent game.
Just the name Postal is so violent.
Mehmet wants to tell us that the Postal 2 Turkish translation sucks.
Great.
Well, we didn't pay anybody for it, so I don't want my money back. It was made by a fan, so you're welcome that it even exists. Sorry that it's
Do
bad.
we have any news on the Postal 4 languages and translations?
I currently have sent out the localization kit to a few companies, so I'm getting some quotes, and I'm going to have that done hopefully before 1.0. So we're going to have at least subtitles in the base game for Postal 4. Right. As far as dubs go, like actual audio recordings, probably not going to happen. Maybe for Russian. And I guess possibly Chinese, but that's about it. It's a very expensive and taxing venture, not just on like a recording studio. It then requires a ton of work in-house to make all the cinematics work. And when you have to dub, you have to have them record things within time constraints. It's a fucking nightmare. So we're just gonna do subs.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think it's good enough. I mean,
and don't expect if you only know one language and that language is very, very underused. Don't expect it. Okay.
Well, someone just asked if they're going to get it in Brazilian. Brazilian PT. I'm assuming PT stands for Portuguese.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way that's going to happen is if Pedro does that himself.
And I will do it on Portuguese. Because
Brazil and Portugal are pretty low on the priority list. No offense, we love you guys, but getting this thing translated is not cheap. So, are we going to get German? It's a question that I'm gonna have to not answer yet. It's also not on the high of the priority list because we're in all likelihood going to get banned from Germany.
Yeah.
So
expect Russian. Expect Spanish?
Spanish, yes. And not
Spanish.
because any particular Spanish-speaking country is high on the list, but there's just so many of them.
Yeah.
There's
everywhere.
hundreds. Yeah.
Mexico.
It's probably going to be Spanish, Russian, simplified Chinese, Japanese, French, Italian, Polish, and that's probably about it. German, I may have done by some fans. We've got some people that want to do it, and I've warned them that it is a massive fucking undertaking. But can we add ancient dead languages? Yeah, I'm gonna actually have the game done in Sanskrit.
Are you gonna lock me in your basement to do Japanese and French?
Yeah.
Somebody's asking
Nice.
for Latin.
No, Sanskrit. I'd prefer Sanskrit.
There's
Papyrus
a-
font?
Yeah.
It's in
How about
papyrus font?
cat language? Everything is translated to meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow,
I'm down.
meow.
I
One
actually
thing I
want to
love-
do the whole game where, like, so for Postal 2, when we were originally recording the audio, we needed scratch audio. So I recorded the entire script myself. And I did like every voice. Like I did the women like this and all the and so every voice in the game was me, including the dogs and everything. And obviously all of that came out except the dog. And that bark that I did for Champ, like, made it throughout the years. Like, it was even the original Champ bark in Postal 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Huh.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that neither. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I love for example the Lego games. Now they are doing like a fancy voice acting, but I love when the Lego games were like mumbling some random sounds. I thought it was more fun, like more charismatic.
like,
Yeah.
wah, 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 wah.
Exactly, yeah, like The Sims. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I like that.
like Charlie Brown and the adults.
Charlie.
Happen.
Wah, 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 wah.
Imagine Postal like this the whole game. It's me,
Oh,
it's
man.
Mike and Vince just mumbling some sound for all the
Wah, wah, wah,
characters.
wah, 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 wah. And you
I
have to have
would be-
subtitles on.
A really unhappy,
And then for,
really
like,
unhappy tester.
For the
If
dude,
I
I'd
had to go through that.
For the dude, I would be like, "Whoop, whoop, 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 whoop." And then for Vince, I'd be like, gabagool, gabagool.
Replace all the voice lines with gabagool.
Yeah, I think just an entire gabagool translation.
It's all gabagool.
That's right. Every word in Postal is gabagool. And actually, we should make a one of the censored bars should be a big piece of gabagool.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And it should say it. It should be like a stick of gabagool, and it should say gabagool on the stick.
That's
And every
actually
time you unzip,
pretty
you
fairly
get
easy to do. So
gabagool?
I don't know why it's not in the game already.
Yeah, we need a fucking gabagool. Write that down
Yes, sir.
so that we can have.
We already
Can you
have
make
what?
it-
We
can you
already have
make
like
it
what,
so
5 or
when
6
you-
different
Mhm.
dick censorship.
We're definitely missing gabagool.
for
Can
sure.
we make it
Yeah.
so when we unzip, you hear gabagool? And then when
Gabagool.
you zip up again, it
Gabagool.
says gabagool.
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 Man.
That's
And
a
normally when
fun
we
idea.
start yelling gabagool, everybody in the chats does it too, but nobody's doing that today. Very
It's funny because
disappointed.
they don't even know what a gabagool is.
Yes, they do. It is a fucking meme.
Not
People
everybody
are asking if Postal 4 will have a ray tracing. Well,
Ray tracing and Braille.
does. Sure.
Postal
Sure.
4 Braille edition.
it's not that we didn't experiment with it, but we want the game to run for as many people as
Yeah, I
possible.
don't know if you guys
first.
have noticed.
Yeah.
The game still doesn't
Yeah.
run very well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yet.
we do hope to at least have DLSS.
Yep.
So at some point we'll have that. But ray
We
tracing.
can. Oh, yeah.
Private.
Maybe we can always implement it as a experimental feature that people can try if they have like a very good PC in 2 or 3 years. But for now, there's no way it will run. Like no way.
So here's the thing: we're currently in this like major performance pass that we've had somebody working on for a while, and we don't know what the fruit of this labor will be.
Mhm.
So we'll find out in a couple of weeks how many frames we gain back from this work, and who knows? Maybe we'll get so much that we'll be able to turn on ray tracing. I don't know.
Maybe
But
a
hey, the good
whole
news is that
FPS.
the dev build runs much better than the Friday build right now. So you guys are, yeah,
No.
yeah, it does, it's way better.
Well,
Yeah.
it didn't set the bar that high.
Right. Yeah.
Especially
No,
during the apocalypse.
Just so everybody knows, there is a patch coming out soon enough. Not 1.0, but an interim patch before
Right.
1.0 that at least fixes the shit that is on Steam right now. It's pretty embarrassing that that's still up there, but it is.
and
But
we're
the game
very sorry
actually,
about that,
it doesn't
but-
just run better right now. It actually looks a lot better too. There's been a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
visual. There's
Yeah.
been a lot of visual improvements in lighting, in mountains, and characters that they just look a lot better. I mean, we still got a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of lighting issues, especially interiors, and even like the master skylight is a little too washed
There's
out.
also
but,
some minor features as well, which we will not tell you yet, but you'll see. You'll see.
Oh, dude, 1.0 is gonna be packed. But Pedro is posting some like little teasers here and there on Discord and Twitter, so you guys
Yeah.
can.
And
Take a
on our
look.
new TikTok.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
follow our TikTok. I don't know what it's called. I don't.
TikTok, it's time to fuck.
No, but what is our user on TikTok?
It's rws.official, I think. Let me check.
You know what we're gonna need to do? We're gonna need to put a link up on the website down
Oh,
in our
it's
socials.
actually RWS _ official. I'll send the link through the chat.
Yeah, we need to get what's it called? We need to get
I
validated.
did with the language thing. Never mind. It's there.
But
Never mind. Yeah, the link is in the chat. Have fun.
oh, there it is, RWS official. So we don't have a lot up there now. We know it's fucking stupid, but it's where people are. So we gotta, we have plenty of funny little things that we post all the time. We got to do it on TikTok. It's where the kids are.
Yeah.
And in fact, I have put it off for this long, but I did download it last night.
It had to be done.
Yeah. I didn't post anything on it yet. I was going to do my own little Letterkenny video. Did you watch this season of Letterkenny yet?
Yeah.
Did
Matt?
you love
No.
the TikTok thing in there?
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
Very good.
I actually have a video of me doing that, and I almost posted it to TikTok last night, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to redo it. But I will show it to you, Pedro.
Yeah. We need to get in touch with the Letterkenny guys.
I agree.
We totally should.
That we're like, hey, we're these game developers in the United States, and they're like, fuck off. I told you I don't particularly care for the guy that plays Dan on the show. I had issues with him.
Yeah.
So, and in fact, when the new season came out, a couple of my buddies were like, I can barely get through scenes with him because I don't like him anymore. And I agree. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's not, I don't know if he's really a piece of shit, but he did act like an asshole to me on Twitter. And
That sucks.
I didn't like it. So, if you haven't watched the new season of Letterkenny or Letterkenny at all, make sure you do. It's on Hulu if you're in the United States. It's on Crave if you're in Canada. And if you're in the rest of the world, I think you just got to pirate it. But that shit is fucking funny.
It's funny as hell.
It's
Super
fucking
funny.
funny.
You guys watch Dexter?
I think I have 5 episodes left.
Okay.
We're not
5
exactly
episodes.
blowing through it.
Yeah. Until the big.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but
Shit.
there's too much content. I don't know what
Yeah.
to watch. There's too many things coming from everywhere, like
Yeah.
Peacemaker, Boba.
I did watch the first episode
everywhere.
of Peacemaker. It was fucking excellent.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Haven't watched yet.
I finished The Expanse, the last season of The Expanse. Very good. I can Papa Desi do a Fortnite dance. The only way that's happening is if we have animated versions of it and we can make his animated character do it. So if we can somehow import Fortnite or TikTok dances into our editor, you can find those animations online because I am not having.
Actually, I think some of the dances we have in the game already are kind of like Fortnite-ish. So
Then we should
we're
have-
not too far from there.
Then
yeah.
we should have Vince's character do some dances.
Yeah,
and
we
post them
we
on
should.
the TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it's about time. Maybe Cunny, maybe Carter Cruz. I'll
Yeah.
just get to that. I'll just get to that topic right now. Running with Scissors and Carter Cruz have been nominated for an Adult Video Network Award.
Booyah!
You've been
Yeah,
waiting
Google.
for it for 24 years. But Running with Scissors has now been nominated for a porn award, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Congratulations to us and to the gorgeous and hilarious Carter Cruz. She was nominated this year for the best mainstream performance, meaning a porn star that has done something outside of the porn industry. Carter Cruz is now a DJ, and she was in Postal 4, so she was nominated for this. We were nominated for this. Unfortunately, due to COVID, there is no AVN show this year. So I'm not even sure I'm not sure how they're doing it. I don't even know if they're doing like a web broadcast or anything. But hopefully we win.
I think they should. Yeah.
I'm actually a lot disappointed, and I just want to shout out to all the pieces of shit that have made this fucking pandemic go on, because I've never even been to the AVNs. I would love to have gone, not just for the fuck of it, but when I was nominated for a fucking award, and now it's not happening. So I don't get to go. So thank you.
I wonder if the awards are like cock-shaped.
That would be very misogynistic, okay?
Okay, cock and...
Porn is mostly there for the women, okay?
Cock and pussy.
I was thinking today
in...
we should have Running with Scissors collab with Bad Dragon dildos.
Oh.
And is it the kind of dildo that like lays eggs?
No, it's just like it's a cunny shape or crotchy shape.
Have you ever seen those? They have those like tentacle dildos that women use, and then they like push an egg into them.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Yeah.
But they also have the Stranger Things dildo on there, so like the Demogorgon.
Yeah, there's this show on Vice called Slut Ever, like whatever, but Slut Ever, and there's a whole episode where this girl like goes around talking to people who only buy like weird alien and tentacle vibrators and dildos and stuff. So you look into it; it's a big industry. So. I would know more about it if I was at the AVN fucking convention right now and hopefully accepting an award with Carter Cruz for Postal 4. But we're not, because we're still dealing with this fucking pandemic. Fuck.
Thank you, China.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that kept this going.
We're in the third year.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, how long do you have to wait for the update? I don't know. We're probably going to release the update in the next couple weeks, I'm guessing. Right, Pedro?
Yeah, I think so.
I've been sort of poking about it for a while, but
I have my say about it.
Date yet.
Because I was like, February is like fucking packed with releases, and I guess we want maximizing like the amount of people gonna jump on 1.0.
But 1.0 is not coming out in a couple weeks.
I mean, we could push a button right now, but it would not be ideal yet.
No.
But the hotfix, I'm all for it. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. So, the hotfix is coming out. The 1.0 update is a little farther away.
That's the thing I'm talking about. We can release the hotfix right now, but
dude, no game studio in 2022 and 2021 are holding on to their release date anymore. They're always pushing. So even like AAA studios. So I mean,
well, let's just hope this February schedule stays where it's at.
Yeah, we should be fine. The hotfix, should be fine.
No. I mean, for our sake, we need this February schedule to stay where it's at.
Yeah.
I think so.
God of War came out on PC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
I still gotta play that.
I hear
it runs very well.
I hear that it runs super buttery on Steam Deck too.
Yeah. And PlayStation games on PC is just a really sought after market. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants a piece of it. And I'm quite surprised, and Mike, you were too, when they didn't make it a $50, $60 game.
Yeah.
I mean,
not that a 4-year-old game should be $50 either.
Exactly.
But I'm still surprised it wasn't $59.99. That was very surprising to me. And
just because of the industry.
Right, exactly. Like, I'm in the industry and I understand why they would make it $60, but they didn't. I mean, it really should be like $30, but whatever.
Maybe they wanted to guarantee those early sales And,
The game 4 years after, I mean, they upgraded it graphically with new stuff, but it still looks phenomenal. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Like this game is crazy. Like I remember playing it
Well-
on PS4 and it was great.
I wasn't planning to buy it, but maybe I will because I'm gonna.
If you never played it, it's a must.
Well,
It's
I did.
You're
I
getting
own
a
it on.
Steam
I
Deck,
own it on
so-
PlayStation. I own it on PlayStation, and I only
I think-
played. I only played a couple hours of it, so I'll probably just rebuy it for PC so I can
You're
play it on my
getting a
Steam Deck.
so you can take God
There
of
are-
War with you everywhere.
So what I was reading online is that the Sony studios they came to PlayStation and they are like, let's release our game on PC, like, and so a lot of them, more and more studios came to PlayStation. They're like, what are we doing? Let's put the games on PC. Like people are gonna buy them. So now the chances of getting Spider-Man, Bloodborne, and all that, it's pretty close. Like
If
it's gonna
Sony-
happen.
Well, and if,
If
Sony
Sony
knew what was
releases
good for
Spider-Man.
them, now that Microsoft has bought Activision,
Yeah.
they will
And,
definitely do it.
God of War is selling very, very well on PC. Like very well. It's the biggest Sony launch on PC.
Yeah, they
I
should
don't
have
like
a
to do day
promo.
one purchases.
They
But
should have a
if
promo.
Sony,
Buy God of War, get Postal 4.
yeah, if
Mhm.
Sony decides to release Spider-Man on PC, I'll buy it day one. I
Me
will
too.
buy
Oh,
it
yeah.
immediately. And
Yeah.
I'm not the only one because that game, everybody wants the Spider-Man games on PC. Because the
Right.
ones we have, it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
It's
And,
Fortnite.
Yeah, you can play Fortnite.
Fuck off.
Play Fortnite. Maybe
Fortnite.
Cyberpunk. You can play Cyberpunk. Nah, I'm good without that. So Sony took a big $20 billion hit after this Xbox announcement, which, is not
Yeah.
surprising. Like, obviously, that's shit like that's going to happen. But they're also cranking up production of PS4s, which,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to sell consoles, but like, how do they have the parts for PS4s and not PS5s? Like, what?
We
Right.
are out of PS5.
No, I think,
PS4s.
There must be some leftovers. I don't know what's going on, but the fact that some factories are remaking some like 2080 series or like 1080 series cards for like Nvidia, like because they know they can sell them for like double or triple the price 5 or 6 years after. Like you're like, what is going on here? Like,
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Yeah, this is all so fun. In fact, another company yesterday announced that they're cutting production of all of their electronics, and that was Peloton. I don't know if you saw that,
Yeah.
which is fucked because I actually ordered a Peloton treadmill the other day, and then they announce that they're cutting production and they're going to stop production, and I'm like, is my treadmill coming? I don't know. See, we
Did
had
you get your money back?
this fucking supply chain issues, fucking buyer apathy, all this shit is fucking with everything. So what I need you people to do is to buy another copy of Postal 4.
Right.
Maybe 10 copies
As
of
many
Postal
as you
2,
It might fix the market.
and the market will be
Buy
better.
Postal Redux. It's so cheap during sales. it's
Yeah.
a really good game, okay? Buy
Yeah,
Postal Redux.
Buy Postal
Uh,
Redux for your PC and for your PlayStation and for your Switch. If you could buy it for all three, that would be solid.
Yeah.
And also on the Running with Seals website, I mean, Postal 2 is like selling for nothing. Like
$2 all the time.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
price of rain.
Overcorpse brings up a good point that the Activision Blizzard sale could get blocked. I think that is possible. I mean, it maybe not because it's not like they're buying another console maker. Just buying a game publisher, I don't know if that's. I'm not sure that will get blocked, but I could see it being an issue. I could see the government coming in and saying, this is not great.
Yeah.
But who knows? I think it, just makes us worth more. So, still one of those indies that's just chilling, waiting to get bought.
I'm
we're
wondering
paying
it.
how's the Steam Deck release gonna go with all the shortage. So
Well, it's already backed up. So,
yeah.
I think they have already sold out everything they had.
I think when I release my pre-order, everything will be fine. It's just me. I'm the one holding it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Well, I
cancel my
got a
pre-order? I
Q1.
haven't even looked. Is it? Is it? Can you cancel your pre-order?
You can.
I think you
There's
can.
a
Yeah.
cancel pre-order thing.
I need to do that.
I still got my Q1 pre-order,
Yeah.
so I'll get it maybe next month or the other one.
I need to figure out how to release my pre-order. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do that. while
You
I'm
can give it to
podcasting.
me. I'll take it gladly. Thank you.
I don't know if you can transfer that shit.
I don't think so.
You can
So
sell your accounts.
let's do the fan of the week here, guys. We're gonna do the fan of the week.
The fan.
This is Postal Dude Redemption,
The fan.
drawn by
Yep.
Saturn's Day on Twitter. It's actually pretty cute, pretty cute piece of art here. Dude's got his spurs on.
The week.
Yeah, this is just sing the fan of the week. I actually saw that. Look, guys, I know I said that Meatloaf died, but also Louis Anderson died too.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't even 70. He's like 68 years old.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Everyone is just dying right now.
Everybody's dying.
I mean, I don't know if you
I'm
saw
dying.
like
You're dying.
the
I'm dying.
average lifespan did go down by a couple of years.
I think I have 60 years ahead of me. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't even have that. 20,
Dude,
25.
we can only make 3 more postals and then we're fucked. Yeah.
So anyway, back to the fan of the week. We're talking about dead celebrities. Saturn's Day drew this really dope picture of the dude, you know, with his like 2 guns, looking like he's gonna go and shoot somebody in the face. So thanks Saturn's Day, and anybody else that wants to get their art potentially on the podcast, make sure you tweet it and hashtag I Regret Nothing podcast. You could also at RWS. Make sure we see it in as many ways as possible. Also, yeah, Bob Saget died. Fuck. Did we talk about that last podcast? Did that not happen yet?
Think
Not
we
sure.
did.
We might
So
have-
I don't remember if we had talked about this already, but I actually met Bob Saget years ago. We were at E3 and we were having dinner. Me and Vince were having dinner at the Palm Steakhouse. And sitting next to us was Bob Saget, John Stamos, and Jeff Garland. And of course, you know, we're like, yeah, well, let's talk to these guys. And we talked to them, and they were really, really nice guys. Bob, we ended up connecting with him because we said, oh, yeah, we make video games. Gary Coleman's in our game, and he happened to know Gary pretty well. They had worked together on some stuff. And, you know, just after bullshitting, it was like, wow, these guys are actually really down to earth. And at one point, I go to the bathroom, and I'm peeing in this urinal, and John Stamos is peeing right next to me. And he's like kind of moping. And I'm like laughing, making some joke, and he was like kind of being a downer, and I didn't realize why. And it had occurred to me that he had just broken up with Rebecca Romaine, and he was saying things like, "Oh, everything sucks, life sucks, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, this guy's I'm just trying to piss next to this guy." And then I hear farting noises, like not real farting noises, like, and out of the stall comes Bob Saget making farting noises with his mouth. And I'm like, huh. Like, Bob Saget's over there just making farting noises with his mouth. And Stamos is like, yeah, man, that's all the time. And that's my Bob Saget memory. Really nice dude, makes farting noises in the bathroom. Sad that he's dead. Great comedian. Huge part of my childhood. Way bigger part of my childhood than Meatloaf or Louis Anderson. So, R.I.P. Bob. R.I.P. Louis. R.I.P. Meatloaf. Sad shit.
And
Sad shit
Activision.
indeed.
R.I.P. Activision.
Yeah, and the Bob Saget death, like they said there was no foul play. They don't even
Wow.
know.
So nobody knows the reason yet?
Mm-mm. They said there was no drugs.
Fuck.
So yeah, who knows? I mean, it's possible
damn.
he did a lot of drugs for a long time, and you know, life just caught up with him.
People
But I don't know.
People are asking if Mike J is going to die.
Nah,
No, he doesn't die.
we
He
don't
tried
die.
already.
We
He
don't
doesn't
die. We multiply.
He drinks his own mad cow.
There was this movie when I was a kid called Bebe's Kids. Have you ever heard of that movie? The animated movie. And
Nope.
it was just like a bunch of kids, and one of their lines was, "We don't die, we multiply." So no, that's my
Guess that works
response. Most important feature added to Postal 4 to date. You'll get it in your next patch. You can pet the dogs.
Woo! We have been
Oh, dude.
teasing that since the very beginning. I
Yeah.
think I wasn't even in the team when you guys teased that.
Well, because we put in petting pussies originally. You know, you could pet the cats from day one when they were on the end of your gun. And so, of course, we put on our roadmap that we wanted to add petting the dog. And it just took 2 years to put it
Just
into
2
the
years,
game.
guys.
Well, people have no clue what's coming for them. Like, even we get so fucking excited about stuff we're putting in the game. So,
Well,
like,
at the end of the day, and I've said this before, like, yeah, we really appreciate when fans like our stuff. We like it when they buy our stuff. It does keep us in business. That's nice. We actually just make games that we want to play.
Yeah. We jerk off while playing our own games.
We make
And-
this stuff so we laugh, and we kind of hope that you laugh with us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
If
yeah,
you don't like our stuff, you don't like our
exactly.
stuff.
And there's
That's
been
pretty
some
much it.
times where we've seen fan ideas, like we told you, send us your ideas, and maybe they'll make it into Postal 4. And every once in a while that happens. But most of the time we've already thought of it, and we're just making it so
You're
we
right.
laugh. And if you like it, great. And if you don't, great.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you think
That's why
our
we tell
humor
people
is
actually
shit,
on
that's
on
it.
Discord. We are like, guys, we already thought about this idea, and maybe it will happen in the game. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if you've wanted to pet the dogs in Postal 4, you now can. I just wish we had implemented my dog in Postal 4 already. I know we have the model. The model's there,
Yeah.
but we don't.
should.
Do you know the amount of model that I'm waiting to be put in the game? It's insane. Yeah.
Well,
My
one of
dog's
the
more important. Go
examples-
fuck yourself, Matt.
What about yeah.
One of the examples of features that people really wanted in the game was actually an accident where the dogs can actually steal the scooters.
Yeah.
And we're making that an official feature.
Right. Just needs to be animated a little better.
Yeah. I think we already have the
Yeah.
animations. We just need to implement them.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's not implemented yet.
Easier said than done, but still.
Come on, guys. Fucking do it already.
Just
Do it. We've been waiting for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Do it before the models do it.
Elden Ring overtakes Dying Light 2 as Steam's most wishlisted game. Do they announce the amount of
surprised.
wish lists? Did they say that?
I don't think so.
I'd love to
But-
know so that I could mentally compare it to what we have.
if
Actually,
we
it
compare-
says Steam TV reports that 278,000 Steam users have slammed that add to wish list button under 278,000.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Come on. That's not even that many more than we have. Are they serious? That's
They
got to
are
be a
still
joke.
in the minor leagues.
That's-
we are in big leagues.
No, that's got to
boys.
be a joke.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
even if we don't know the number, I'm not very surprised that Elden Ring is bigger than Dying Light. And both games will
Let
probably
me
be very
see.
good.
Let me
but-
see. Oh, I can't. They can't even look up Postal 4. Why is Postal 4 not coming up on Steam DB?
Hold
What
on.
about Lego Star Wars?
There it is.
How much is that
Let's
wish
see.
listed?
No, I found Postal 4, but does it not do wish lists for games that are already out?
Huh. That's gay in a bad way.
That's weird.
Huh. That's weird because I would have liked to seen what it said. I would like to be able to compare what the actual numbers are.
Yeah, I can't find it either.
Well, just know that it's not too far off from what they're showing for Dying Light and Elden Ring. So that's nice. Congratulations on surpassing Postal 4 in wish lists, but not by much.
Not by much.
I don't know if I believe that. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me see. So it says that, I think this is wrong. Let me see, Postal. It says brain damaged.
I think this is a conspiracy against us.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so it says brain damage has 6,262 followers. Does that make sense? Is that what it's really saying?
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what this is coming at. 6,262. That is way wrong.
Rookie
Not
numbers.
sure how it
come on.
updated, but
Whatever
yeah,
data
that
this
sounds
is
weird.
using. No. somehow the followers. I'm guessing this is followers on SteamDB or something, because that's like we have like 10 times that in wish lists. So
Somebody's asking to bring back the gimp suit.
yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, we have plans for it. I mean, we already have the games in the treasure hunter mission, so
There you go.
yeah.
Man, I thought that this site was actually going to know wish lists. That is way wrong by a multiple of 10. Okay? Don't use SteamDB to figure out wish lists. That means that Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring probably have 2 million wish lists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I don't know what that data comes from. Take-Two boss says GTA Trilogy's issues merely a glitch. And it's done just great. I'm sure it's done just great.
Of course, it's just
I bought
merely
it.
a glitch.
I bought it.
I mean, does this mean they won't update the game any further? The games?
Who knows? Probably the cheapest, Occam's razor,
Well,
man. Put it out, let it
It's
go.
certainly not on Steam.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fixed
No.
in many ways.
No.
So was this a fail?
I mean, it depends on what your definition of fail is. Will it stop people from buying GTA 6? No. No. Will it
No.
stop people from buying GTA 5 for their next gen consoles? Definitely
Nope.
not.
Absolutely not.
It's been
I mean-
selling. It's still on the top 10 or
Right,
top
yeah,
5
of
every
course.
month.
Yeah, it's not. It's
If
not.
Rockstar gave away a trash can, everybody will be like, "Let me get it first."
Listen, I have
It's
bought every
every time.
GTA game, but I have yet to give them a single penny for GTA Online.
Oh, absolutely. That's the thing. I
I haven't even
I
played it.
have never. I've played GTA games since I was a kid, since GTA 1 for the PS1, and I've never ever played GTA Online. That's the
No.
only
Well,
game I haven't played.
No.
Like GTA 5, I played it and I bought it like 3 times. And I
Same.
think the third time I played the online, and the online is very boring if you play alone. But if you play with a bunch of friends just for joking around, it can be very fun.
I'm
But,
sure
no
it can,
friends.
but I'm not paying
Yeah,
more for
yeah.
it.
I have no friends.
Oh
so-
yeah. No, the grind is not that bad, but until a certain point. But you can just joke around and do the basic GTA
I
stuff.
think
if
I
you don't-
did that
yeah.
in GTA 4. I think I hopped on the online to check it out 1 or 2 times, but that's it.
Oh, but GTA 4 online
was
and GTA
fun.
GTA 5 and GTA 4 online is a different scope. GTA 4
For
is
sure.
like it's not like RPG mechanics. When GTA 5 did put all their money on it, they baited all their money on it. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Someone said, be honest, at least one of you own GTA 5 for PS5. It's not out for PS5 yet, so none of us could technically own it. I own it for PS4, so I have it installed on my PS5, but I don't own it for my PS5. And I really wish the thing that was coming out this year was an upgrade.
I'm a PC gamer exclusively, so
Yeah. Well, are they
I
going to
do have
release?
some
Are they going to
consoles.
release the next gen version for PC? Are they going to update?
I'm sure
don't
they
know.
will. Some sort of update or something. It would be very disappointing if they don't, I think. But yeah.
at least it will be crossplay.
Oh, crossplay! Don't fucking get me started.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2 delayed for 6 months, but only on the last gen. Don't worry, guys. It's 500 hours.
Right?
Don't worry.
Right?
I don't know if
I mean,
you
it's
guys
shaping
saw
up to
like
be
the
a
fucking.
really solid game.
Did you see like the boomer shooter backlash to that on Twitter?
Right.
That was just like,
Yeah.
how about games that are 5 hours long, guys?
True.
I mean, like if you even take like Postal 2, like the amount, I'm sure it varies a lot. The amount of people spend on Postal 2. Some people spend like hundreds of hours, and some people spend 20 hours.
Oh,
on
no.
it.
If you want to get like all of the rankings and achievements in Postal 2, you're putting in a couple hundred hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's going to
Easily,
take a lot to get that Jesus run.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah.
That said, we need some fucking achievements for Postal 4. Get on it, boys.
Yes, chair.
Get on it, boys. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power announced. I did see that. It was not a trailer. It was just a teaser. It was
We saw
fine.
nothing. It was okay.
Shit.
It was fine.
I'm not sure if I like the name though. I thought I was like, is that another thing or is that the Amazon TV show? It sounded a bit weird. Yeah.
Why didn't they just name it Lord of the Rings of Power?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well,
Why not?
Pedro, you should get a job designing for the Lord of the Rings.
Call Jeff
Maybe.
Bezos and ask him.
Yeah, call Bees.
Yeah.
Call that guy that canceled the rest of The Expanse, that piece of shit. First he saves it, then he fires it. Nocturnal says, watch The Foundation. I did watch Foundation. It was okay. It was entertaining. I do love, what's his name? The guy from Expanse. Jared Harris. He was really good. Everybody was good in Foundation, actually. It was well done. I have not read the books. I've started the first book. It kind of lost my interest, but I've heard book readers are very unhappy with the Foundation series. So, I don't know. What else? I haven't finished Ted Lasso even. I haven't even finished this season of
Really?
Ted Lasso. I'm like maybe 6 or 7 episodes in, so I only have a few left. Trying to
It gets
squeeze
really
it in.
interesting.
Just
There's
squeezing
a lot
it
of
in.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just so much to watch. I don't know what to do.
stuff.
And Euphoria
And it doesn't
just
stop
started
coming.
again. Euphoria just started. You guys
Yeah.
watched? Fuck. The problem
So
with
much
Euphoria,
to watch
I
and
can't.
so little time.
Yeah, Euphoria. I'm not like
Yeah.
excited for every week because it's such a downer show that I don't know. It's hard. It's so
But
hard.
What I'm not missing for sure is Better Call Saul season 6. I will never not miss a single episode.
Yeah, I'm a few seasons behind. We're gonna have to binge the shit out of that when it comes out.
You can do all at once when the new season
Yeah.
is approaching.
I did
Yeah.
restart Dark again. I never finished Dark. I only got a few episodes
Dark?
in, but I've
Yeah.
heard it gets very good.
Yeah,
I'm
it is. Dark is
rewatching
very great.
The Two Doors with my girl since season 1. It's a great series.
Two Doors.
Mhm.
I was
Not
watching
two
people.
doors, but 2 doors.
Two Doors. The
Doors.
the people on Discord told me to watch Smiling Friends. It's from the people who do Oni plays, like Oni cartoons. And they made like it's like a cartoon, like a weird cartoon, and it's very good. Like Smiling Friends. Like the humor is very good.
Hmm.
All right, I gotta cut this one short. I gotta go give blood. So,
Gonna give blood.
yeah, we probably
Time
had a
to
few
give
more
some
topics.
blood.
We had a few more topics to talk about, but we don't need to talk about them. Just know that.
We can just do a product placement. What's on the store?
Oh, I don't have
Oh.
anything new.
Nothing new.
No.
Nothing running out.
No,
Apostle 4 dildo.
no.
Postal
am
420
I am-
anniversary.
just so everybody knows, if you saw the TikTok logo that Pedro made for Running with Scissors, I'm going to try to have a sample shirt done with it for myself, and we'll see how it turns out. And if people want it, we could probably do it, but it is going to increase the price of the shirt by at least $10.
What about the blankets?
Oh, yeah, we need to get back at that. We kind of forgot about our... We forgot about our
keep
on-demand
forgetting
store.
about
Pedro
it.
got busy. He was supposed to make me a bunch of on-demand store stuff, and we haven't done it. So
We keep
we'll get on that.
forgetting about that stuff, but
Yeah.
it will get there.
Yeah,
okay?
it'll get there.
Uh,
We're just trying to finish
It's gonna
Postal
be
4.
fun.
Fuck.
yeah, we have to finish Postal 4, guys.
I agree.
That's why we are cutting this short.
Yep. Got to get back to work. So thanks, Matt. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks, everybody that watched
you.
this live and anybody who listens to it later. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. See
Bye-bye.
ya.
Bye-bye. Japanese anthem.
I even wear kimonos every single day. I love your movies. I watch hentai everywhere. I was seppuku just to have your hair. It's like a surgery because I want have a surgery because I want to be a Japanese. I want to be a Japanese. I really